Hey, good afternoon everybody, this is Steve. Welcome to the Little Wood Shop and our Sunday evening blog. Alright, what do we have for you this week? Yeah, let's put on the close to 50s. This week we have GIMP, Inkscape, and CAD. Okay, this was the tutorial that I had mentioned a few weeks back. I have a client who, again, kind of like the stencil job that we did where we made a little vacuum box. Well, this is a job where this really incorporates another shop above and beyond my own, and I thought that this would be a good lesson only because we are going to be outsourcing something that we can't do in-house that does involve another design shop, another sign shop, if you would, but in no way does this sign shop do we compete against each other. We complement one another. But as I told you before, all we do is wood up here. So if I need any type of print services, we have to outsource it, okay? So let's get on with the show. All right. We talk about a piece of open source software all the time called Inkscape. There is also another open source piece of software known as GIMP. And right now you're going, Steve, what the hell is GIMP? Well, we'll tell you. Okay. GIMP, or GNU Image Manipulation Program, is a free open source raster graphics editor. Alright? GIMP will pretty much work on all computer platforms, Linux, Apple, Windows. Okay, it's free to use, it's free to share. And you can actually go in and change source code if you know how to do that sort of thing. And you can customize it. And because it's uncopywritten and it is open source, you can go in and manipulate the program and change it to better suit your needs, which is well above and beyond my skill set. Okay? Be that you're a graphic designer, photographer, illustrator, and you can't afford the premium version of GIMP, in my opinion, would be Adobe Photoshop. We all know what Photoshop is, and GIMP is very similar to it. However, it's open source. It does not have the functionality, in my opinion, that Photoshop does. Okay, you're talking about a premium piece of software versus open source. And basically, what I'm going to use GIMP for in this tutorial, which we'll get out of the house, we'll get into the home office, and we'll do you a screen capture. I use GIMP. In this case, we're going to be pulling a person out of a photograph. From there, we're going to run things into Inkscape. And those of you who don't know what Inkscape is, it is also an open source, but it is a vector graphic illustrator software. When we think of raster, and we're thinking of GIMP, think of the pictures that you're going to take off your smartphones. I take pictures with my tablet, maybe a point-and-shoot camera where they're a pixelated image. That's what GIMP is meant for, alright? Inkscape is meant more for logo design, logo creation, graph design, vector imagery, okay? That's why we use Inkscape up here more than I ever will GIMP, but for the point of the tutorial, I can't justify going out and buying Photoshop for something that I'm not even going to use that much. So that's why we use GIMP. Alright. What we're going to end up doing here is with my client, once I remove the object, which is generally a person. I believe this person, this client, is an educator of children, and what they look to do is they have me on my end. We make a silhouette from the image that we cut out of GIMP. We run it through Inkscape. I will create a vector file so that I can run a silhouette of the person. Now the other thing that we're going to be doing, we told you there's going to be another shop involved. I'm going to take the vector file that I create from that, and we're also going to be including a lot of other file sets out to the print shop so that they can take the one that they deem is going to be the best for the situation. And we're going to have a large graphic that is ultimately, the adhesive will be peeled off the back of it, and it's going to go over the silhouette that we're going to run on this machine. Now granted, the silhouettes that I run, I believe they're probably for props, for plays, or things like that. I'm not entirely sure, but nonetheless, that's the gist that I get from it, alright? So, I'm not going to keep you. We're going to take you down to the home office. We're going to pull up a little Camtasia. We're going to do some screen capture, and we're going to walk you through the steps of how to remove the object or the individual from the image. We're going to then run it into Inkscape. From Inkscape, we're going to create a vector file, whether that be EPS or a PDF. We'll do the cutout for the silhouette on the machine, and then we're going to outsource the raster image or the file that we extract out of GIMP, and we're going to send that off to the print shop with all the information necessary for our print specialist to run the graphic itself, okay? Alright everybody, you hang on and we will be right back.